want to welcome you guys to this Super Saturday training, special training on how to go Senior Director in 30 days or less. For those who I'm just getting the opportunity to meet, my name is Sean T. Hill, blessed to have earned Executive District Director with MWR. Before I get started with anything, how's everybody doing?
Awesome.
Awesome. I wanted to put this together. I wanted to get you guys together. I've been receiving a lot of different questions about the system, and I just don't want you guys to overthink it. One of the things that I've traditionally done is after we have a larger training, like we did at Game Changer Weekend, I like to come right back behind it and get everybody right back in tune with what we do. You know, we were able to celebrate a lot of success last weekend, but it pales in comparison to what February Game Changer is going to look like, because if we all decide to dive into this simple system. And so I want you to put 4 letters on your paper if you're taking notes, and you should always be taking notes. And those letters are KISS. And I like to call that keep it simple.
Shout it.
Shout it. I don't want to call nobody stupid because that's just not nice. This is a very simple business. I just decided I'm going to answer the question up front. So some of y'all can log out like right after this. Anybody want to know the key to getting SD knocked out in 30 days or less?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Well, Senior Director is 12 business partners. You got to get 3 executive directors. And so I make a list of 120 people because I know 10% of them are going to join. Thanks for coming out. You guys have an amazing day.
God, that was awesome, King. Appreciate that.
See, that's all I do. I honestly, I don't, it's not deep. This business is a numbers game.
I think they missed the 10%.
I'm saying 10% of 120 is 12.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
I know I'm going to get 10%. I know it. You mean to tell me we got the best thing since sliced bread and I can't get 1 out of 10 people to do it? But here's why most people won't. They won't go through 108 to get to that last 12 that join. They'll quit after their cousin says no, their sister says no, their brother says no, their mom says, you got a degree, why are you doing that? Their dad says, that stuff doesn't work. I did A.L. Williams back in 1925. And they're like, and they believe that. See, there's always 2 stories, your story and their story. The story that you believe the most will always prevail. So if you believe you're going to be successful less than they believe you're going to fail, you believe them. This makes sense?
Yes.
Yes, 100%.
Like people say they hate sales, but sales happens all the time because you're selling your story and they're selling their story. Some of you sell yourself on your failure story more than you sell yourself on your success story. Because I already told you how to get there. I make a list of 120 and I know I'm going to get 12. And then you place the 12 the way that they need to be placed and it's over. Now, more technically, when you take a look at, let me pull this up really quickly. When you take a look at the senior director sheet, I'll do this. Oh, this is an old one. But I'll pull it up either way. What you really need, and by the way, this is on page 4 of your roadmap to making wealth real.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to keep this out in front of you. And what you really need is 9, where 3 of them get 1. Put that in your notes. Now I know some of you have been taught that you need 3 executive directors, and that is true. However, you don't have to wait for 3 people to go executive director. You can simply sponsor 9. And if 3 of those 9 get 1 partner apiece, you can drop the rest of your 9 under them. You can drop 6 under them, 2 apiece. Y'all see that?
Yeah.
Just telling y'all how I get it done over and over and over again. There's a bunch of senior directors and above on this Zoom. I just get it done over and over and over again. I don't even, like, some people have gotten 1 partner and gone senior director because I was helping other people get executive director knocked out and I was on a run. And so I dropped them there. That makes sense?
Yes.
So I want to give it to you structurally, because when you move people from the pipeline, meaning they've seen a presentation and they haven't signed up yet, but the fortune is in what?
Follow up.
So your follow-up moves them from the pipeline to being QFDs. And then you help your QFDs get 1 rep, and they move to this line where they're projected EDs. Finishing it out is easy. Now, of course, when they sponsor their own reps and they do their own private Zooms and they do all of those different things, it helps, but leaders don't wait for that. And that's the mindset shift. I'm not trying to get them to do anything they don't want to do. I just need them to get 1 so that I can do what I need to do. Does this make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
That's the difference between leading and building. I am a builder. I lead myself, I build my organization. That makes sense?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, Tom, why are you telling me this? I've barely sponsored 1 person, because if you're serious about this, you'll make a list of 120 and then you'll properly sort them. If you're not serious about this, you'll come up with every reason why you're going to lose. And I don't have a lot of interest in that. That's not what this conversation is about. Does it make sense?
Yes.
So when you get the opportunity today, I want you all to go to your Project 100 Financial Movement Group under announcements.
Mhm.
And I really want you to embrace, I mean, literally study how to host a grand opening. See, if you only need to help people get 1, we got to master grand openings. And I say this often, but just in case you never heard me say it, anybody ever seen a business in your city with the grand opening sign up?
Yep.
Sign up been up for 2 years, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna stay up because they had a specific number that they wanted to hit, and until they hit that number, they are still grand opening. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
What's the point? Don't act like you've arrived after doing a little bit. You set a goal and you keep doing the work until you hit the goal.
Mhm.
And so you host your grand openings this week. Guys, I schedule 2 grand openings every time. So I got a list of 120 people, right?
Mhm.
I schedule 2 grand openings to put them in. Now, I know I teach you guys the 5-hour work week. And so if you still want to go at that pace, that's fine. But the difference between sorting 2 top 20 lists and sorting 6 top 20 lists is how fast you want to do it. Did you get that?
Yes.
Yes.
Like, there's never been a rule that you can only sort 2 lists a week. You can sort 6 of them. Just keep listing 20. Chop it up though, in the 20 at a time. And keep, create the habit of knocking out that 20 list. I usually text at 10 a.m. If I don't hear from them, I inbox them at 1 p.m. And then whoever I don't hear from, I call after 5 p.m. Normally between 5 and 6, because I normally got a 7 o'clock private Zoom going on. Text messages are like, hey, how's it going? How have you been? The inbox is like, hey, I shot you a text this morning, but if you're like most people, best place to catch you is here on whatever the social media platform is. LOL, how quickly can we connect? And then when I call, I leave a message, and the message is simply, hey, I left you a message. I shot you a text. I hit you with an inbox. Want to make sure everything is good with you. Reach out to me when you get the chance. Because I'm still talking to people I know. If I don't know them, I'm still getting to know them so that these messages that I just told you about don't sound crazy.
Mhm.
Most people just try to get people in their business. This is network marketing. Some people call it relationship marketing. You have to build a relationship so people are in your network, and then you can market to them. Does it make sense?
Yes.
I know I'm boring y'all, but I mean,
Of course you're not.
You're not at
boring us
all.
We're learning.
I really want y'all to have lots of success.
Mhm.
So I invite them to the private Zoom. If they can't commit to the first private Zoom, which is normally like today or tomorrow, then I commit them to the next private Zoom, which is a couple of days after that. Then I let them know, I'm up to number 6 already, by the way. I let them know I'm going to be connecting them to an expert using a 3-way text. Then I send a 3-way text. And then after the Zoom, I connect them again by letting my expert know that they were on by saying it was great seeing you. Now, the language is under the picture in the comments. The language is in the comments. So I'm having a great conversation with a friend, even in the street. Let's just say it's not text messaging. When we catch up, put this in your notes. Right before I'm leaving, listen, I have added another stream of income recently. Have you ever heard of income shifting? Everybody say, listen.
Listen.
You know what happens when you say listen?
People listen.
People listen. Listen, I've added another stream of income recently. Have you ever heard of income shifting? What do you think most people are gonna say?
No.
No.
What do you think some people are gonna say?
I think
Yeah.
I heard of
Yeah.
that before.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I know about that.
Right. No matter what they say, everyone should learn these strategies. See, if they say I never heard of it, everyone should learn these strategies. If they say, yeah, I've heard of it, it's dope, right? Everyone should learn these strategies. Either way, everyone should learn these strategies.
Mhm.
That's
Make sense? What'd you say, Deanna?
so that's happened to me already. This lady was like, yeah, I've heard of it. And I was like, I just kept on going with it. I said, everyone should learn these strategies. Then she said, well, what do you mean by it? And I'm like,
Right.
okay. So I
Right.
kept going.
Right. Because everybody knows that person that always heard of everything.
Mhm.
Oh, I did that. I used to bungee jump every Saturday. You ain't never bungee jump. But,
Going to bungee jump.
right. And then, I literally text this. Guys, if we're out in public, before I leave, I say, listen, I added another stream of income recently. Have you ever heard of income shifting? They're like, yes or no. I'm like, wow, everyone should learn these strategies. I'm gonna shoot you a text.
Dr. Hill, can you pull your screen up? I don't know if you're in the comment section.
Uh-oh. Let's see. do it again. How about now?
And sharing.
Thanks. Okay. Let me do this real quick. It's definitely a Zoom thing because the internet is actually connected directly. How about now?
I was saying I saw it. I was asking if you could scroll up so we see the comment section with you.
You don't see the comments?
No,
Still
now it's just
sharing.
showing the sharing.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Gotta love technology.
Yeah, but
Pivot.
everybody has that on their end though. So
Looking at it on my
go
phone
to
right
your
now.
phone, go under announcements,
Mhm.
and read along with what I'm saying. And I'm really interested to see how this comes out in the recording. But I'm just under announcements, under the grand opening. But my point being, if when I'm in the street, I don't have this whole conversation with people.
Mhm.
I set up a text thread with people. I text them this information. Somebody asked me why.
Why?
Why?
When you're recruiting someone, I'll use that word. When you're sharing this business with people, as soon as you say, I added another stream of income, they're watching you to see what they would have to do if they joined you.
Mhm.
And you're either going to be an awesome memory or a painful reminder of what this business is.
Mhm.
If you stand out with me and you talk me to death and go through all of those scripts, if you do a great job of it, I'm not going to do your business because I don't think I can be as good as you. If you do a terrible job at it, I'm not going to join your business because I don't want to sound crazy like you.
Mhm.
So you darned if you do, and you darned if you don't. Is this making sense?
Yes.
So what I immediately do is let them know I'm gonna shoot them a text. Have you ever heard of income shifting? Nah, yes or no. Listen, everybody needs to learn these strategies. I'm gonna shoot you a text a little bit later. What's your number? Let's exchange information. If I don't have their number, that's when we exchange information. You want to know the easiest way to get somebody's number?
Yeah.
What is it?
Hey, put my number in your phone and shoot me a text real quick with your name in it. I haven't done business cards since cell phones. Like cell phones as we know them today, I never, even when people give me their business card, I put the information in or I take a picture of the card, I give them back the card. Because I don't need no more cards, I'm good. And then, when you change phones, it's already in your Google and all that stuff. So
Mhm.
it's already in your Gmail account and all of that good stuff. So yeah. But guys, that's what I do. I get their information and I start texting them because they know they can copy and paste text. See, we're not tricking anybody. Everybody sees what you're doing to them. Everybody sees wow, that's a dope text. So the people that you want in your business are the people that see how simple your process is and says, wow, I can do that. That was easy. And that's why they be cussing me out when they sign it up. They're like, that was too easy. You got me too easy.
You got me.
Yeah,
Too
you got
easy.
me. You did that very well. You got me. Does it make sense?
Yes.
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 And so keeping it that simple means that you don't have to be the expert. And I just walk them through the rest of the text. I walk them through the rest of the text thread. That's all I do. And then afterwards, I text them. It was great learning income shifting with you, Yolanda. And then my expert knows what to do next. Now, people ask, well, what do I do as an expert? Well, you'll find that out when you do what you need to do as a partner. Because you'll see what the expert does. And then when you're the expert, all you got to do is copy and paste what somebody did before. This business is too simple.
Sure.
All these extra training and stuff, we just do it so to break through, but we're just, we're mastering saying the same thing a million different ways so you get it. That's all we've been doing. And y'all be like, wow, that was amazing. That was the same thing. It's just today you decided to be amazing. Let's see what you do with the information. I know it's not inspirational at all. But I mean, you've been a buster and it's okay. So let's just knock. I mean, just knock out senior director. That simply. Fair enough?
Yes.
Fair enough.
I promise you, something as simple as making a list of 120 people and hosting private Zooms using the language in that thread. If we just embrace those two things, we'll be the fastest growing organization in MWR. Make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm gonna stop the recording right here because I wanted that piece to be all that people need. However, I do want to answer the questions that you guys have because you're here. So let me stop the recording and then I'll answer your questions. Everybody want to say bye to everybody that's watching the recording?
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Have a great day.
That was nice.